What is going on, lunatics? Lost in the din of decentralized autonomous organization is a bunch of people who like to tell you what you should be doing. On Friday, I made a video that said that I did not agree with a member of the community and got a little bit of pushback from people that I just don't understand, that I just don't get it. Here's what I don't get. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to think. That's all. If you want to support somebody, that's what being on the team is. If you don't like something, then that's what being on the team is. Sometimes you don't like stuff that I say. Sometimes I don't like stuff that you say, but it's okay because we're still on the same team. It doesn't really matter. It takes a real baby to provide some pushback and some argumentative procedures and processes and want to start a fight over somebody who doesn't agree with somebody's pie in the sky wish list because it's weird, right? Happy Cat Crypto didn't say a word about my video, maybe didn't even watch my video, doesn't care what I have to say. Why? Because we can be on the same team and have a disagreement. And I don't think that he should tell people how they should vote or that they should vote. That's what the freedom is. You, the investor, you're the reason that another validator who doesn't vote still has the opportunity to not vote. You're the reason because you staked with them. Stop staking with them. Problem solved. Decentralized autonomous organization, which means the people have the power. Just use your power. The problem solved, right? But let's look at the price action. There is some news here, by the way. Someone says they think we're going to run about 400%. Do you agree with that? Well, let's go look at the article. Terra Luna Classic expected to rocket 400%. Is it time to invest? And this is Javon Mark, who says price breakout is holding, meaning an over 387% run can still be on the way. And with the massive increases in momentum currently being displayed, prices can push quickly and perhaps faster than many may be able to comprehend. Well, fair enough. All right. But prices of LUNC seems to be using a major support level as strength, is now shown as momentum on back of the rise. Now, what does this take? This is going to take some retail coming back into the market because he is pretty accurate in what he's talking about right here. But this is what it looks like. This is the type of move that it looks like. And as you can see over here, with the right type of momentum, then yeah, absolutely, this could assuredly happen. This right here was the area, by the way, of support that probably represents a nice big bounce. And I do think that around 450 million seems to be about the bare bones market cap that we have right now. Problem with this is risk asset. This is considered still a risk asset and not the quote unquote slam dunk investment that people would really kind of be looking for in their speculative risk asset. They already know what's going on here and they see this downward pressure, right? What is on tap here is an announcement. If there's an announcement about successful repeg, if there's some FOMO buildup regarding that repeg, and that's really what it comes down to. It doesn't matter what some of these other processes are that are going on. Now, let me be clear here. Just because USTC and Luna Classic repeg, it doesn't mean that that makes it the best ecosystem, doesn't mean that it makes it the best blockchain, doesn't mean anything more than that's what the people want to see. They want to see a repeg and they want to see that opportunity present itself. Now, when you're talking about a $400 million market cap, $450 million market cap, what does a 4x look like? Well, looks like a 1.8 billion market cap. And as we move over into Terra Classic, we can look down at market cap over the last year. And as we move into this range here where we thought we were going to get that big move, there's a 3.18 billion market cap spiking all the way up to the top. So is it possible that this thing goes back to a 1.8 billion market cap to 4x? Well, yeah, that's absolutely. In fact, we're looking at about a 5 from here, potentially 6 or 7x, maybe. I mean, there's anything could happen when people start to get crazy and they start to see this opportunity present itself. So could this happen? Yes, it absolutely can. Is it likely to happen? The answer to that is a resounding no. It's not likely to happen because these pivot points, in fact, the low pivot point of that move would probably be right here at about 3,000. And I just don't see it yet because you're going to have to see it during the FOMO run. And it's not going to happen until we get a catalyst that propels it into that position. But we'll see what happens, right? Now, the other part to that is flip the script here a little bit. A lot of the money that came in over here, this was raw speculation from degen communities. This was not a bunch of people trying to save a project, right? That's why this thing is going down and has been going down since then. So we'll see what happens, right? But it's important to note that somebody out there is talking about a big move. And when people see that and they see that big move, then guess what? That means institutions might look at it and say, you know what, this is a good opportunity for a pump, and you never know what might happen. Now, over on Station, the enhanced governing 11653 did pass with flying colors here. So that's going to be this is the one where they're getting rid of they're getting rid of, let these guys focus on their own stuff over here. And this is going to be a we already talked about this. This is something that should be passed, that should be a way to do business. So it's done. USTC down 5%, market cap still around 150 million, but we do have about 800 million tokens that are laying around, not being used or anything like that. Would actually be kind of cool to see those burned if they're not being used. But again, that's a community vote process that needs to happen. And I do think there's some proposals up for it. You can go check that out yourself. Finally, Mr. Diamond Hand says the LUNC army should focus solely on the repegs of USTC for the short term. I would agree with that. And I agree with that simply because that's what the people want to see. And I don't mean all the people, because not everybody is on board with the same ride. Remember Zeradar? He wasn't for a repeg. He was for a long-term, multi-year plan, as opposed to this quicker sort of movement that we're doing right now. So, but this does move the charts, and it does give the investors a little sense of things are improving. So if you want to see a moonshot, then it is entirely possible that that's what we need to see in order to get that 400% moonshot or that 700% moonshot, whatever's coming. Anyway, this is not financial advice. My name's Beliefs. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you that you take the time of your day to come check me out. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified of future content. Make sure you leave a comment on the way out, and we'll talk to you again.